Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I did a general overview of StableFund and did some analysis of its BUSD contract. This video will be similar, except I'll introduce the MATIC pool on Polygon and try to give an insight into the health of that contract. As the contract itself is functionally the same as the BUSD contract, I won't bother showing the functions that exist on it, and instead we'll jump straight across into the Dune Analytics dashboard I've created for the MATIC contract. So, unlike the BUSD contract, the project owners have actually topped up this contract with some MATIC, which is positive. However, we can see that the top-ups are still less than what has actually been withdrawn from the contract. So, we still aren't seeing any proof of the trading bot operation through these top-ups. Moreover, if we look at the actual top-up transactions, we notice something interesting as well. This is the most recent top-up transaction, where the StableFund team deposited 545,000 MATIC back into the reward contract. The first oddity we can see is that rather than using the deposit funds function that the owner has access to, they are just using the deposit function, which is what normal users call to deposit capital. This means that the owners are paying a 3% fee back into their own wallet when they top up the contract, which you can see here, where 16,350 MATIC was transferred from the reward contract to this wallet. Now, take note of this dev wallet, starting with E3F, as we'll see it again soon. So, if we take a look at the wallet that sent the top up to the MATIC reward contract, we can see that it doesn't have many transactions. It basically just receives funds and then tops up the reward contract, so we'll call this the top up wallet. So, from here, we can have a look at where the top up wallet receives its funds from by investigating this wallet starting with 4CE. If we have a look through this wallet's most recent transactions, we'll be able to see the top-up transaction leaving this wallet and heading into the top-up wallet. So that's this one here for the 545,000 MATIC. So if we look at the transactions immediately before this, we'll see that about half of the top-up came from MEXC, which is a crypto exchange. Interestingly, that is also where a substantial portion of the BUSD removed from the BUSD contract was sent. But it's actually this 250,000 MATIC deposit that we're interested in, because as you can see, it comes from the dev fee wallet that we were looking at earlier. This means that about half of the top-up actually came from the 3% deposit fees, which are the funds that would have already been in the wallet anyway. Even funnier, when the last 1.3 million MATIC top-up was made, as it used the deposit function, 3% of that was immediately sent back to the dev fee wallet, which was then used as part of this next top-up. What I'm trying to highlight is that what we are primarily seeing is money cycling through the reward contract. The same tokens getting deposited, withdrawn, and redeposited through reward compounding, with the dev fees being paid each time being used to top up the contract. And when you think about it, the other half of the top up that came from MEXC could just as easily come from the MATIC that the team has previously withdrawn, or even BUSD from the BUSD contract converted into MATIC through MEXC. Now, if we go back to the Dune dashboard, we can also see that currently, the amount of unlocked capital in the contract is substantially higher than the actual balance of the contract. If we include locked capital as well, it gets even worse. Over the next 28 days, the currently locked capital will unlock anyway, putting this contract in an even more precarious position. This could potentially result in the contract balance declining even faster than it already is, despite the total number of users continuing to climb. The point I'm trying to make is that these top-ups aren't proof that the trading bots exist. Currently, there's no proof that either the fiduciary wallet or trading bots exist. In fact, I found a video of the alleged fiduciary wallet created and sent by Michael, the project owner, which I believe to be faked. I forwarded the video back into the StableFund Telegram to ask about my concerns, and subsequently my messages were deleted and I was banned from the Telegram. So I'll make a video about that soon as well, as I believe that is an inconsistency worth covering. In the meantime, if you have any feedback or questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Cheers.